Oh.
No score.
Well, this is very embarrassing. I do apologise. I forgot to click go live. So you join us here.
Yeah, get it, mate.
Into the second leg of this match. So I'll just say, I'll assure you that everything I said was very exciting. And it's Everest who leads
100.
No.
in these early exchanges. And once again, apologies that we're joining this just slightly late.
Yeah, get it. Get it. $57.
So this is week 2 of the Chichester Virtual Dart Series, organised by Mike Few. And thank you to Ian Cook for watching.
$60.
As Everest who's made the
45.
strongest start here in this second division clash. Best of 10 legs here, so you can get to 6 legs and win the match, or it's 5 all as a possibility of a draw.
59. $140.
Lovely visit there from Lusardi. Gets him down to 85 after 15, just trying to get a foothold in this match, and certainly
81.
seems to be finding his way now. Everest also down to a finish of 135. So Lusardi with this 2 dart combination. That looks good. So tops. Oh, nearly in the treble.
65.
This is an opportunity there for a 15 darter.
Shit, it ain't there. 40.
Game shot in 1.
Yeah, no, mate.
And Lusardi does get
120 darts.
a foothold back in this match, and a 19 dart leg is a great way to do so. And onwards we go. Well, Craig Everest, new player to the league this season, averaging
Done.
72. Most recently suffered a 6-2 defeat to Wayne
121.
Wadsworth. Meanwhile, Richard Lusardi, a second division winner last season, and this is a second division match, remember.
85.
Had a season average of 66 last season. Hit 3 maximums in that campaign, 11 140s.
Oh, 7.
Unlucky there. And his best result was a 5-0 win over Stuart Gray, averaging in the mid-75s. So he very nearly had a 9 darter as well. So Lusardi clearly taken to virtual at home darts.
121.
That's his second 1-2-1 of this leg so far. Do give us a shout in the
33.
do fill in the chat to see to let us know who you're cheering on, and we'll give you a shout out, of course. Stephen Cross, thanks for tuning in as always.
44.
Sorry for the delayed start. That was my fault. Didn't click the right button. Hopefully Mike Few can tell me that everything's working okay.
45.
And a really crucial leg, this one, because Lusardi's certainly come back into it. Get a treble, that would be useful. It's just trying to ensure they leave themselves a finish.
30.
98.
Yeah, get it.
That's a lovely setup from Everest on his own throw. Averages are creeping up into the low 60s now.
119.
Yeah, darts.
Another multi-treble visit for Lusardi. It's been a strange leg for him. He's had 3 very good
Then 1.
visits.
Yeah, super darts.
That's a 16 dart hold of throw. That's just what the doctor ordered. Lusardi had 3 scores of 100, more than 100 multi-treble visits, and in the end didn't get a shot at the double.
40.
So Lusardi will just be thinking to try and hold throw.
Done.
But Everest certainly finding the treble 20 with regularity. 8 tons so far in this match.
60.
Done.
Back-to-back tons for Everest. So
43.
Lusardi under pressure here on his own throw.
$125.
What a great leg of darts this is. 2 tons and a 125 for Everest. Lusardi needs a treble and quickly.
60.
As I say, generally averages in the mid-60s. Everest we don't have too much data on because he's new, but averaging in the low 70s normally. He's down to a finish first. On to 135.
41.
So at least 6 darts here from 135. For Everest does start on the bullseye, which it looks like he's hit.
61. 111. Yeah.
And leaves
60.
double 12 when he returns, and this would be for another 16 darter. We'll take a 17.
So,
Another
Yeah,
great
good
leg. Another great leg. Hard to compete with that. You can see his average has shot up into the 66 range. 4-1 the scoreline. One more.
fucking shit, mate. Done.
One more leg for Everest will guarantee himself a point. And then, of course, it's the first to 6, which will
42.
take the win and the points in the division. These look good.
Done 40.
Yeah, get it, mate.
Everest really has found his rhythm now. Ton followed by a ton 40.
$140.
Another
Darts.
nice visit there for Lusardi. And just reminds Everest that he's still there.
85.
Everest has had a ton 40 and an 85. Lusardi's had 2 trebles in this leg so far.
41.
Everest at 12 tons and 1 ton 40 in this match.
Done.
Leaves himself handily placed. Makes that 13 tons. Lusardi's had 5 tons and 2 140s. So it's that scoring that's proving to be
60.
the deciding factor. And Everest's finishing has been very good as well. We'll get more, at least one dart here.
Yeah, 3.
That's a 15 dart
Yeah,
leg.
Craig.
Really, really good. Really good standard now. Everest has put together 3 very strong legs indeed. All under 18 darts.
40.
Well, Lusardi just hope to hold throw here and apply pressure versus 1 within the finishing line.
$59.
Done 40.
James Stevenson, thank you so much for watching as always and for sponsoring.
85.
And if you look at the bottom left hand corner of your screen, jamesutilities.com.
Fuck off.
Sorry for the language.
Right, fuck off. 15.
Well, is that an opening now for Lusardi? Sorry for the language, apologies, just frustration, as you can imagine. Lusardi on his throw, hoping to
41.
get back into this match. And can start by holding his throw here.
What have done? 95.
Shout out, of course, to the other sponsors of this excellent league organised by Mike Few, Sweet Flamengo, Achieve Greatness, and of course jamesutilities.com.
100.
Nice ton there, Lusardi. Gets in within striking distance of a finish. And of course the charity we're supporting is St Winifred's Hospice.
41.
Do look them up. Everest down to a finish. Not perhaps the finish he wanted. Lusardi looks good here. Another treble would be very nice.
100.
Oh,
Back-to-back tons. Lusardi, just what he wanted. 157 won't go.
45.
Everest telling himself off. Lusardi should get a dart and a double here. Wants double 8. Lovely first dart.
60 scored.
2 missed chances, so only 1 treble needed in this combination. Match darts incoming.
Oh, 96.
Some way off in the end. Lusardi breathes a sigh of relief. Wants double 8. Hold his throw. Gets it. Looks like. Oh no, it's just on the wire. Double 4. Oh, you couldn't get much closer.
Unlucky.
It's a really good effort. Really good effort from Lusardi to try and save himself. But more match darts here for Everest, and he's actually busted. Can you believe it?
I want it.
Finish line fever. Double 2 for Lusardi.
James shot in 1.
And he does get there. Well, you feel like he deserved that, really, because so close to all the other attempts. And does hold his throw. And now needs to apply pressure on the Everest throw, because Everest is throwing for the match here in this second division contest. And coming up later, we have a
135.
lovely
Yeah, super dark.
visit for there from Everest. Second match on tonight, first division clash
Oh, come on.
between Craig Stoner and Dave Bonnet.
22.
And then we've got a Premier Division clash to finish things off. Tony Ayres and Paul Eves.
140.
And Everest has flown out of the blocks here in this 8th leg. 135 followed by 140.
Uh, 60.
Swear pot for charities been mentioned in the chat, possibly. I like that idea. There's another donation.
Oh, yeah. 68.
Everest, though, is down to a finish. Lusardi needs a big score here.
140.
Right on cue. Right on cue. So it does remind Craig that he's not got the job done yet. Or this will be some way to do it.
Oh. 92.
Yes, the first dart was really very good there. But leaves himself 66.
60.
Lusardi just has to hope that this doesn't go. More match darts incoming, or at least one more.
46.
Right on the wire. And he will be back for a go at double 10. Lusardi applying pressure very nicely.
100.
And a nice ton there, his 8th of the match. But all he can do is watch now as Everest lines up double 10. That's awkward, needs to adjust. That looks like a better marker.
Fuck it. No score.
Sorry for the language. So, Lusardi wants 119. Start downstairs. Treble 20 needed now. Oh, it's very close. It's very close.
44.
Couldn't find a way past that second dart, so Everest back for double 10. Now wants double 7. Right on the wire. Right on the wire.
16.
So it is finish line fever. The winning double's always the hardest, as the cliche goes. Lusardi,
Oh, you.
he wanted a single 18 to leave tops, but it can't be done now.
27. 30. 39 scored.
More match darts then. Double 2 needed.
Fuck off.
So,
2.
sorry for the language, it's just so desperately wants that winning double, and now Lusardi wouldn't have expected this opportunity. Wants double 9. That looks like a good marker to me.
Oh, 32 scored.
Frustrated. Everest in the madhouse. More match darts. Good marker.
Come on.
How's your luck?
Score.
Right on the wire. Lusardi has another chance to keep this match alive. Is that awkward, or can he slide over that one? Look like blockers.
2 scored.
And now they're both in the madhouse. Match darts, remember.
Oh, no score.
Went straight at it. It was a brave dart. How will Lusardi fare at the same target? This is to keep his hopes alive.
No score.
Same result. Well, we've all been here. So frustrating.
Oh, fucking same place.
So-
No score.
Sorry for the language.
Unbelievable.
It is frustrating, isn't it? It is frustrating. Lusardi, can he take advantage of that? Getting closer. God, I can't get much closer. Oh,
No score.
dearie me. That's a great effort, but no reward.
Now, no score.
More match darts go begging. He's certainly bravely throwing at the target, Everest, isn't he? Normally, it's very easy to say, of course, loop one in over the target and try and use it as a guide, but can Lusardi use those to his advantage? He does. He does.
Fucking hell.
And, well, doesn't matter how you do it.
Got there in the end.
Got the double. Got the double. They say it's painful. And they are, but Lusardi will take it. And onwards we go. So remember, Everest is guaranteed a point here. Because he's already on 5 legs.
100.
The best Lusardi can hope for is to win the next 2 legs. He's already won the last 2, remember. To force the draw.
83.
It's a good opening visit from both of them.
81.
Let us know what you think of this match in the chat. Mike Few, the league organiser, asking what the swear pot's up to now.
93.
Quite a lot, I would suggest. No, it is frustrating. It is frustrating.
95.
Lovely darts here. Both players, they've hit a treble a turn. So that's what the doctors, how many times we say it, what the doctor ordered, treble a turn would be great. We'd all take that.
40.
That's the first visit. But that hasn't been the case, so Everest will look to pounce on that.
60.
And I can see in my awesome bogey numbers, Everest is telling himself off. I see that Dave Bonnet's in the waiting room, so he'll be up next, taking on Craig Stoner.
Oh, 87.
Lusardi leaves himself 100, and he will be back for that because Everest did leave himself on a bogey. Oh, it's very tense all of a sudden. This didn't look like they would go this far at one point when Everest led 5-1. Tops perhaps. No, the conventional route, so can't be done.
60.
And Lusardi leaves tops, so Everest wants triple. Ooh.
Oh, fucking hell. 103.
Oh, he's done it. That's a fantastic checkout, and that's to win the match. Brilliant effort.
A few legs.
And I'm just kind of, that was, how good was that? That was brilliant. Considering the last leg as well of the struggles that they both went through, that was really quite something else. I've just faded them down, just so you can, just so we can have a look at the stats, which I'll just show you now. Yes, so evened out in the end. So let me just move that over so you can actually see that. Yeah, Everest averaged in the mid-60s in the end. He had 16 tons. He was a ton machine, wasn't he, during that? And had 3 140s, 3 breaks of throws. Finishing was excellent. And he had 3 legs under 18 darts in the end in that one, including a 15 darter, which was superb. And of course, he had that 103 checkout to win the match. Very good indeed. Lusardi battled well there, I thought, in the last few legs. He just struggled to settle in the early stages. That probably proved to be the difference. He had 9 tons and 3 ton 40 and a break of throw as well, and a best leg of 19 darts. Stay tuned because we've got another game upcoming, and Craig Stoner takes on Dave Bonnet. And that is a first division clash, also the best of 10 legs. So stay tuned. Thank you again. Okay, nearly ready to go with this second game. I'm just going to check in with the players and give them 9 darts, and then we'll get underway. Okay, guys, do you want to have 9, and then you can start. Good luck to you both. I think they said yes. Hopefully they did. So the picture will improve as we go along. This is a first division clash, of course. Dave Bonnet is a new player to the league. And I've got a fun fact sent to me by James Stevenson. And I'm going to read that out now. Oh, sorry, Craig Stone. Craig Stone, apologies.
Yeah, for ball, do we?
I don't know. Is it not Knacker that decides it?
What, and then just up for ball last leg, isn't it?
I don't even think it's that, because it's you either play through to a win 6-4 or it's a draw.
Let me just check.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready when you're
Oh,
up.
okay.
Okay,
They're going to carry on.
mate.
Fine.
All the best.
Cool. Okay, that's good. Yes, my understanding that the player that starts with
60.
with Nako on their name is the one that starts the game. There's no bull up necessarily.
140.
Lovely start from Stoner. And a lovely fact from James Stevenson. Craig Stoner was called the Power Cut.
81.
Which is a fantastic nickname, really. He beat Phil Taylor in Crawley in an exhibition a few years ago.
140.
And, well, he's hit back-to-back 140s right on cue as I read that particular anecdote out. So that's why he beat Phil Taylor in an exhibition.
Ton.
First ton for Bonnet. And thank you again to Mike Few for all his efforts on the league.
140.
What an amazing start this is
brilliant,
from
mate.
Stoner. 3 back-to-back 140s. Unbelievable. Great effort from him. And this is a first division clash.
96.
The last start there from Bonnet as well. So this will be some way to kick us off. Could be an 11 dart leg here. It's on. Ooh, take a 12.
57.
Wow. Well, Bonnet's got a 164 left, so anything's possible. It won't go, so Stoner back for double 12.
42.
And 1.
Yeah, brilliant dance, mate.
Yeah, lovely. 13 darter to kick us off and a break of throw. Someone screenshot those averages. Brilliant.
That's down there.
I think just a few knacker issues, but I think it's sorted. Craig Stoner was the Division 5 runner-up last year. His best result, 5-2 win over Tony Ayres, who we'll see in the next match. He had a 79 average.
100.
And obviously very early days in this match, but obviously he's flying at the moment. And hopefully the picture's improved as it has on my screen.
100.
Ton followed by a ton. Bonnet played well in that last leg. Normally be happy with being on a finish after
28.
15, but Stoner just threw caution to the wind with 3 140s in a row.
81.
Yes, these fantastic stats I've been sent by Mike Few. Very much appreciate it. Do let us know who you're cheering on in the chat.
100.
Stoner looks to make hay here.
58.
So pretty close in this leg. Yeah, Stoner at a season average last season of 70, just over 70. Had won 180.
David.
Back-to-back tons for Stoner.
41.
$99.
Another lovely visit
Yeah, cracking nuts.
from
Yes.
Stoner. He's really playing well here, and Bonnet, well, new player to the league this season,
96.
averaging 78 so far at a 5-all draw with AD Wright. So 13 leaves the Bull.
Yeah, 3.
Oh, that's amazing.
brilliant.
Brilliant stuff.
Yes.
74 on the bullseye. 18 darter to back up his 13 darter in the first leg. Bonnet already under pressure
60.
in this match.
$36.
A rare visit without a treble.
Oh, 28.
$78.
Nice recovery there from Craig, just giving him the slender advantage in this leg. Stone had a 1-2-4 checkout last season and won 180.
25.
It's unlucky for Bonnet there. Bonnet so far has also had 180, 7 140s. And best leg of 17 darts.
76.
Stoner finding a treble a turn. As, again, it's the first of 6 legs to take the win. You can draw
54.
5-all. Bonnet, I think this is both players' debut on in terms of streaming, so
140.
Pick it up.
Stoner certainly has taken it like a duck to water. Another 140 there. Gets him down to 174 and a very healthy,
78.
another healthy lead. This is against throw, so, and he looks to be in again.
131.
Oh, that's a lovely
Yeah,
setup.
Yes.
131 backs up the 140. Scored 271 points in 2 visits.
Ton.
Bonnet's third ton of the match. It may not be enough. Ooh, that's a slightly wide one.
8.
Well, that could have been an 18 darter then. It could have been a 16, but Bonnet still in the leg.
Oh, you twat. 138.
Well, it was a very good effort. Very good effort. 2 treble 20s. Tells himself off for not perhaps getting closer. But a great effort to get to that point. Stoner can't take out the 32. Those first 2.
4. And 3.
Go, great adjustment.
Yeah, mate.
Great adjustment.
Yes.
I thought I was going to get a chance then.
Oh, I completely blocked that then.
Well,
Got lucky.
Yeah, Bonnet, well, it's being played in a great spirit. It's great to see. Yeah, Bonnet was hoping to get an opportunity there because he hasn't had one yet. And Stoner is absolutely flying at this point. 3-0 the scoreline in this race to 6.
95.
Yeah.
Must thank both players as well as our first 2 players, Craig Everest and Richard Lusardi, for being so prompt and efficient in terms of
140.
lovely darts there from Bonnet. In terms of being so up for the stream. Makes a massive difference and we're very grateful to them.
44.
38.
Mike Few suggesting that we should have a GoFundMe page for the for the fines when people swear. No swearing in this one.
134.
Lovely treble 19s there.
Yes.
Stoner again on his throw, so he's just looking to consolidate that. Bonnet quite rightly starting on the 19s.
What's that? 683.
That way.
As the start on the 19s, the 133 would leave the 170, of course. Stoner would hit at least a ton here.
140.
Yeah, good answer.
And hits a 140, so 140 follows the 134. Down to 88. Bonnet, though,
180.
hits a maximum. Brilliant darts. First one of the night. Leaves tops. Just what you want from 220. Stoner will get a chance at the bullseye. Oh, he won't. So Bonnet will be back for tops.
41.
Bonnet wants tops now for his first leg. First chance at a double he's had in this match. Chasing around the board.
30.
Very close.
Lucky.
Very close. The Stoner can mop up here. On a leg which he started, so he's been under intense pressure from Bonnet. Hit double 16 in the last leg.
29.
But he won't here. He's slipped into the double 7, so crucial part of this match now, you feel. Bonnet has to take this out. That looks to be a good marker to me.
In 2.
Very good marker indeed. Takes it out. 17 dart. Break of throw. And that really does make things interesting here. Bonnet's scoring was much stronger there. Obviously the maximum helped. 4 tons, a ton 40 and a maximum so far.
55.
Stoner, 5 tons and 5 140s.
$57.
$55.
Back to back 55s for Bonnet. No treble in this leg so far for either player, although Stoner's just hit one there.
100.
You get up.
Hitting his 6th ton of this match.
$54.
Just when Bonnet needed it the most, he has been unable to find the treble 20.
60.
Stoner with a healthy advantage here. Bonnet bringing himself back into it though. With a timely 140, his second of this match. Very even contest now. Stoner, of course, flew out of the blocks, but now
140.
they seem to have evened out. A 140 followed by 140. Great reply from Stoner. Bonnet finding his rhythm here. It's good to see.
97.
Makes it interesting, doesn't it? Squares off the finish. Leaves himself a ton. The 144 won't go. So could the pendulum of momentum
100.
be swinging towards Bonnet? Stoner gets that treble 20. Is it tops?
60.
Very close. Very good effort. Tells himself off, but he shouldn't do really. It was a great effort. But Stoner could break straight back here. Once double 16 has caused him problems in the last leg.
12.
And it's caused him problems again. Bonnet back for tops. He's already had a dart to break. Looks to be a good marker that. Surely he can use that to his advantage, and he does.
Cheers.
Barrels in off of it. 20 dart leg. 3-2 the scoreline now. Fascinating contest. Stoner's throw though. He's the one break of throw to the good. Averages just evening off.
41.
Stoner at one point averaging 115. But now just above the 80 mark. Bonnet's dragged his up into the mid 70s,
140.
which is what he's been averaging this season. Stoner in again.
125.
Yeah, but it was one.
Yes.
Oh, they're hitting some great stuff now, these two. And again, being played in a great spirit, and it's great in these times to
30.
be able to
Kilo.
give darts players an opportunity to socialise with one another and
43.
give them an opportunity to be on the stream, which you wouldn't necessarily get if you were in a real person environment.
81.
Big shout out, of course, to our sponsors, Sweet Flamengo, jamesutilities.com,
58.
Achieve Greatness, and our charity of choice is St Winifred's Hospice. Do look them up.
80.
That's unlucky. Leaves himself the big fish, though, in a second prize. And he'll have an opportunity at that.
118.
Great dart.
Yes.
Yes, lovely visit there. Stoner basically halving his score.
58.
No trouble for Bonnet, so another very close leg this, which is going to go to the wire. Oh, he wanted the 16.
76.
Yeah.
Wanted the big number. Missed the big number.
Oh, Dave. More than one spit. 6. Kilo.
Bonnet telling himself off.
24.
So tops then for Stoner for 19 dart leg and to hold his throw for the 4-2 lead. Looks to be a good marker. Can you work off that? No, it's a double 10.
20.
Lucky.
Just a bit of double trouble for Stoner in these last couple of legs. Bonnet will get at least one at the bullseye, you feel. Actually wants double 14.
Cheers.
Great checkout. Highest one of the match. 20 dart. Break of throw. Both players have got 2 breaks of throw each to their name. Bonnet has clawed his way back into this match. Was 3-0 down. Now 3-all. Now essentially a best of 5 or best of 4 game, depending on how you look at it. Remember, you can draw 5-all here. Does have the feeling of going all the way.
60.
Very tight affair indeed. Averages evening out. Stoner averaging just over 80. Bonnet in the mid 70s.
100.
That's 85.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fascinating contest, this one. One more match after this, remember.
28.
Tony Ayres taking on Paul Eves. Paul Eves, the star of the stream last week, with an excellent victory.
92.
Yeah.
Good last start there. Stoner making this leg very close indeed.
125.
Another multi-treble visit for Bonnet. Stoner in this match, 9 tons, 6 scores of 140 or more.
40.
Bonnet, meanwhile, 6 tons, 3 scores of 140 or more, and 1 180. Not much to choose between them.
95.
Bonnet very handily placed in this 7th leg. Stoner can only apply pressure.
100.
Yes,
Plus.
knocking on the door, that treble 20 with those first two. Threaded his way through with that third one. Now wants double 4 Bonnet for 4-3. This will be quite the turnaround, and he does. So remember, he was 3-0 down. And he's come back to rattle 4 legs off in a row. Incredible turnaround. Who would have thought that as we kicked off?
$30.
Not the start Stoner would have hoped for. Can Bonnet take advantage of that? All the momentum is with him now.
46.
Might just start to get a bit nervy.
$60.
$135.
Just what Bonnet would have wanted there. Obviously wanting to apply as much pressure to Stoner as he possibly can. Even more so considering
100.
that he's won the last 4 legs. Stoner's scoring stats still very impressive. 11 tons and 6 140s.
85.
But his advantage, Bonnet. 76 points advantage before these are thrown.
41.
Which way do you think it's going to go? Stefan Everard, thanks for watching. Much appreciated.
40.
Hope you're well. Guan Le Bonnet. Very good.
41.
Yeah, Stefan, if you are listening, Dave Bonnet was commending you on all your fantastic formats. And hopefully not too long before we're back in person.
65.
At real life events. Fingers crossed. Not long now.
39.
6 starts from here for Bonnet. He's 3-0 down. Remember, he's 4-3 up now.
24.
And Dave won't be happy with that. Stoner has an opportunity to drag himself back into this leg.
Jesus, 28.
He can't do, and he's actually left himself a bogey number. So Bonnet still has 6 darts from 106.
42.
Do subscribe if you're here and haven't done so already. More streams, both virtual and real, throughout this year.
40.
Certainly the Chichester Virtual Dart Series through to its conclusion of this season. Tops for Bonnet.
And 3.
And he does get there. What a great visit that was.
Cheers.
Tidies up. 5 legs in a row, and Bonnet is throwing for the match. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. The averages, nothing to choose between them really. 0.02. All the momentum with Bonnet now.
125.
And a 125 to kick off this 9th leg will certainly settle him down, and is the right way to go about trying to serve out the match.
45.
Stoner just hoping and trying to replicate that form that he showed earlier on in the match.
96.
Really flew out of the blocks. 13 dart leg. Backed it up with an 18 darter. but it's been unable to match that since.
118.
Great darts.
Good.
Bonnet with a 58-point advantage here.
28.
Is that an opening Stoner to apply some much needed pressure? Good first one.
Oh, 83.
No.
Not much to choose between them. 3 points the difference after 9 darts rather.
Cheers.
9th ton of the match for Bonnet. Down to a finish first. Stoner looks like he'll be joining him.
95.
Good darts.
Very close this. Stoner knew he needed to keep pace. He has done a good job of that.
58.
Stoner, 160 left, won't go. So Bonnet will have a chance at 94 for the match.
40.
Will Bonnet get a match start on this visit?
Oh dear. There's 4 of them.
Well, Bonnet telling himself off because he scored 4 of the 94 points.
Already squared.
Shanghai for Stoner on his return.
21.
Bonnet laughing it off. Has to hope Stoner doesn't take out the Shanghai. This looks on to me.
80.
Yeah, good darts.
Oh, we just slipped into the 5. So, could have a match start here
73.
for Bonnet. Wants 14 to leave tops. Tops for the match.
33.
Close.
Lucky.
No cigar. Stoner to break the throw, keep his hopes alive, to force a draw. Bonnet, remembers,
Yeah,
guaranteed himself
Yeah, good darts, mate.
a point.
Stop the rock.
Yes, 19 dart leg. Well, that is a reference, of
Got
course.
Over the line problems.
Yes. Bonnet telling himself off that he hasn't seen this through yet. So this is the last leg you're watching here.
59.
I see someone's in the waiting room, so that will either be Tony or Paul, who's the next match on.
40.
Really interesting contest this. So Stoner led 3-0. Bonnet won 5 legs in a row to guarantee himself a point. And Stoner has forced the decider. Good competitive game.
40.
That is unlucky. Trebles are like gold dust, as the old cliche goes.
Oh, David. Scar. Good. 29.
Which way will this fascinating contest go?
100.
Yeah, good darts.
Yes.
Crucial time to hit a ton. Stoner is
42.
the best he can hope for here is to win this leg and force the draw. Bonnet, of course, can still claim the win.
60.
Stoner chipping away. Bonnet looks to have gone astray with these. That's a good second one.
1, 2, 1.
And a good third one as well.
Cheers.
Very close now. Which way do you think it's going to go? Leave a comment in the chat.
Yeah, 41.
Not down to a finish yet.
59.
Too close to call, you feel. Stoner with a crucial treble 20 there.
62.
But just strays into the 1. It's very tense. They know what's at stake.
81.
139 plays 129. Both tricky. 129 marginally the easier of the two.
59.
129 for the match. 2 bites of the cherry here. We'll start on the 19s. That looks good. 72.
Oh, 72 left.
Yep. So has options.
89.
Yeah, it's a good setup. It has to hope the stoner doesn't take out 80 to force the draw. We'll get one dart at it, you feel. Tops for 5 all. Oh, very close. And Bonnet wants the same target to get over the line and win the match, and he does do that. Great effort from him.
We're going
That's a
that.
cracking game.
Really, really good. Really, really
In
good.
between, but that was a good goal. I thought I was going to get smashed. Honestly, 6-0.
Yeah, I'll fade them down and let them have a good chat there and just reflect on what was a very good game. And you know, Bonnet has a very good point there because he was 3-0 down. Stoner absolutely flying, hitting everything, couldn't miss. And Bonnet rattled off 5 legs in a row before Stoner forced the draw. Statistics in the end pretty close. Averaging both just over 73. 13 tons for Stoner, 6 ton pluses, 3 breaks of throw and a 13 dart leg, 74 checkout. Bonnet, he had 10 tons, 3 ton pluses and a max. 4 breaks of throw in the end. Finishing was very good as well, I thought. A best leg of 17 and a checkout of 88, which was very crucial as well at the time. So that concludes that match. We've got one more tonight, and it's Tony Ayres taking on Paul Eves. I can see they're both in the waiting room, so stay tuned, and we'll have that in about 5 minutes' time. Thank you. Okay.
I'm highlighted, so.
Okay.
Okay, these players are going to throw for the bullseye, and then we'll be underway.
25.
For our final
Outside.
game tonight, and Paul Eves will be
Right.
kicking us off.
Best of luck then, mate.
Good, mate, Adrian. Do that, buddy. Do that.
And best of 12 legs, this one, not best of 10, so it's the first to 7.
Oh, 45.
Paul Eves, now a regular on the stream.
123.
Right up.
And both alluding to the fact that they throw very light darts. Feathers, in fact.
Oh, come on. 60.
And Eves estimated that between them, they're throwing a dart of about 22 grams between them.
85.
I think Ryan Searles will be, he throws dumbbells, doesn't he, at the board?
140.
Lovely 140 there from Eves. Tony Ayres was in the Premier Division last season.
180.
Right up.
Lovely stuff from Ayres. 1, 2, 3, and 85, and a 180. Already pressure on the Eves throw here.
100.
Nice reply, but Ayres only wants one treble in this combination. Won't happen.
53.
But in theory, we'll be back for 60, unless this goes.
82.
It's a good bit of pressure there, but Ayres wants tops, and I think he's slipped into the 1.
22.
Okay.
Double 1, in fact, and then went for double 19. Eves has a chance to rescue this. Wants double 16 now.
Yeah, 74 in 3, mate.
Yeah.
Recovered well. That first dart in the treble 11. I was under a lot of pressure from Ayres there. And just held on in 18 darts. Yeah, so Tony Ayres was 6th in the Premier Division last season at a season average of 77. Hit 4 180s with a high checkout of 114.
140.
And had 2 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses. Had a 5-3 win over Tim Pearce.
46.
Pearce, of course, has been on the stream previously. I was just discussing with the players that
100.
certainly be great to pop along to New Haven or somewhere else in Sussex
140.
to see you all and put faces to the voices. And hopefully we're not too far away from that now.
38.
So Ayres with a slender advantage here on his throw.
45.
Gets down to the big fish. What pressure will he be under from Eves? A fair amount, it looks like.
134.
Lovely visit there. Very strong darts from both players in these early going. This is a great game. Oh, just on the wire. That would have been nice. We haven't seen it yet.
105.
Double 16 again now for Eves.
57.
Just on the wire. That would have been a 15 dart break of throw. As breathes again. Now wants tops, I think.
57.
Okay.
Actually hit the bullseye with his first dart there. That was unlucky. So Eves can snatch it, and he does do. 16 dart break of throw. Good standard again in this finale to the evening. Who needs line of duty, eh? Fantastic. Let us know who you're cheering on in the chat. Let's have a look at that now.
96.
Ben Carter cheering on Paul. As is Tracy.
140.
Up the Sussex. Yeah, not long now before, well, we hope,
60.
later on in the year, where county darts can resume under the banner of the UKDA.
95.
And certainly hope to get along to a Sussex game later on in the year if they happen.
100.
Eves already scoring very strongly here. 4 tons and 2 ton 40s.
60.
Oh, 45.
Is that advantage airs at this point?
140.
Second 140 of this leg gets him down to 66 after 12. Nothing Eves can do on the leg which he started except try and apply some pressure.
81.
Wants double 18.
48.
That would have been for a 15. Even a 17 dart leg. Ooh, I think he wants tops now.
99.
Just on the wire.
Lucky.
Great effort from Eves. Couldn't quite take it. So Ayres needs to tidy up now. Wants double 4 for his first leg.
For God's sake, not again. 10.
And he can't take it. So double 10 for Eves now. Chasing around. Not easy this.
Wow. No score.
It's actually no score. So Ayres breathes again. Just a bit scrappy on the doubles here.
Yeah, 1.
Yep.
81.
Good dart. 19 dart. Break of throw in favour of Ayres. And now he can throw to try and level things up at 2 apiece. Remember, it's the 6-all. You can draw 6-all in this, but it is the first to 7.
85.
$100.
5th ton of the match for Eves. 2 ton pluses.
Oh, 45.
Eves runner-up in the Premier Division last season with a season average of 78. 4 maximums
100.
along the way.
No.
Back-to-back tons for him in this 4th leg, applying pressure to the Ayres throw. He won 5 and didn't draw any actually, lost 2.
43.
Did have a 5-2 win over Matt Patterson with an 82 average.
43.
Of course, a Sussex legend. With over 200 appearances.
43.
And is the current captain, of course, as well. One previous meeting in the league between these two, Paul triumphed 5-1.
40.
So just a bit scrappy now between these two at this point. Just a bit tense.
48.
It's going to be who can get the first treble here to stop this rot. Looks to be Eves.
60.
That's just on the wire, in fact. He does get down to a finish first, 158. After 15. Ayres looks to be back in here.
100.
Much needed ton. So looks to be picking up here at the business end of this leg.
98.
Yes, I think trying to go tops there
97.
after that excellent first start, but Eves now has a chance to break the throw. So incoming tops,
Yeah, into.
and he does get there. What a great effort. So scrappy middle phase of that leg, but it tied it up very nicely. Eves breaks straight back and now leads 3-1 as we go into this fifth leg. Shout out to our sponsors as always.
100.
Sweet Flamengo,
Oh,
James Utility Services, available at jamesutilities.com. Achieve Greatness, which is Adrian Gray's label. And our charity of choice is St Winifred's Hospice. Do look them up on the internet.
99.
And do subscribe if you haven't done so already. Lots of virtual streams, such as the Chichester Virtual Dart Series,
81.
through to its conclusion of this season. And then, hopefully, after that, in-person events as well.
62.
Which hopefully aren't too far away.
1, 2, 3.
Of course, this is being played under the Modern Amateur Darts virtual banner. Do have a look at maddarts.tv
134.
for more information about that. And I think fairly sure I'm right in saying that these players play under the England Invaders region.
81.
So they could well be teammates or battling it out amongst one another as well in the coming months as things start to open up again.
38.
Actually, Eves airs on a bogey, so Eves has 6 darts from 116 to secure that 4-1 lead.
54.
Has 62 when he comes back to the board. Airs on a bogey here.
60.
Treble 10. The first target. And secured. Oh no, just on the wire actually. So now what's tops?
42.
Well, yeah, says 108. Needs a treble. We'll stay there. Now wants the double, I think.
183.
And he does. Wow, that's a great checkout. Shanghai on 18s.
Make
Breaks the throw. Survives a dart, which would have gone 4-1 down if Eves had taken it. But Ayres takes out the 108. I think that's the highest checkout of tonight.
125.
No Just Eat voucher, unfortunately. It's not the PDC's Premier League checkout of the night competition.
139.
Lovely opening visits for both players here. They both seem to have settled down. Again, this has the feelings of
35.
perhaps going all the way. They are very evenly matched, statistics-wise.
Oh, well punished. 26.
$81.
$100.
10th ton of this match for Eves.
Oh, 65.
Slight opening for Eves, possibly. He's already had 2 of the 3 legs he's won. 2 of them have been breaks of throw.
140.
And he's setting himself up nicely to potentially get his 3rd break of throw.
60.
Yeah, of the only Eves has been able to hold his throw so far of the 2 players. Of the 5 legs played, 4 have been breaks of throw.
Shocking. 40.
Eves telling himself off. He has 56 left if he comes back. Ayres wants 135, so we'll start on the bullseye as is tradition.
Oh my good God.
And that's a long way away as Ayres tells himself off for that. Long way away.
92.
Recovers well with his last dart. Eves, though, will have 2 at tops, you think? I think he may have missed the big number, though.
Oh,
No, he did get it. He did get the big number, but
37.
it actually leaves 19 because he slipped into the double 1, which is what Ayres did earlier on in the match. So,
Good for that.
actually, double 13 needed.
26.
Good for a right-hander.
43.2.
Gets
Yeah,
it.
well done.
Ayres holds his throw.
Made up for it.
And 3 all. First time Ayres has been able to hold his throw in this match. Onwards we go. First to 7 will win.
Oh, come on. 39.
$100.
8th ton of the match for Ayres.
$100.
Ton replied with a ton. 3 all the score. Very close. Not much to choose between them. Or nothing to choose between them,
123.
really. I would imagine these 2 have played a lot against one another in person.
Oh, come on. 68.
Ayres putting together a good string of scores here.
138.
Because he's gone ton, 123 and 138. A lot of pressure on the Eves throw now.
60.
And Ayres will have 6 darts from here to break the Eves throw.
100.
Yeah, good up.
Leaves tops. after 12 darts. Goodness knows we'd take that every time, wouldn't we? If we could. Brilliant effort.
60.
From Ayres, and Eves under pressure. Lots of time for Tony to take this. Chasing around the board though.
14-3.
Well done.
Nails it though. Just sneaks that dart into the corner of the double five. Now leads 4-3.
Ah, 41. About normal.
Yeah.
Eves, of course, led this match 3-1.
100.
Ayres has stuck to his task. Has managed to rattle off 3 legs in a row. To lead 4-3.
Definitely about normal. 26.
But Eves has a great opportunity here, if he can find a treble, which he has done, to apply pressure on those 2
100.
very low scoring visits from Ayres. 2 back-to-back tons for Eves to kick off this 8th leg.
125.
Yeah, another multi-treble visit for Ayres. Good standard this.
60.
Still advantage Eves at this point.
$60.
$140.
Oh,
Lovely series of scores Eves has put together in this 8th leg. 2 tons and a ton 40
24.
in amongst them, forcing the error perhaps from Ayres. So Eves down to 101. And he's going to get a dart at a double. He wants double 16.
Yeah, that's 101, mate.
Take it off, mate.
15 dart, break of throw, 101 checkout. Really good standard. And we're back on throw. 4-all the score. We could have 4 legs left of this match. It is possible to draw 6-all. It has certainly feels like it's going to go to a last leg decider this.
41.
And certainly they're blowing very hot and cold, aren't they? When they're hot, they're red hot, but
Oh,
a few errant darts there as well.
Oh, well, 21.
But the average is very high 70s, just under 80.
Nice.
Both sensing that this is a very crucial phase of the match.
Oh. 45.
Can they sprint
Let me go.
for the finish line?
$121.
Much needed. That multi-treble visit from Ayres. Both players, remember, they've only held their throw once each. Broken the others 3 times apiece.
43.
Eves, after that fantastic last leg, is just unable to get going here. And he's going to find himself under a lot of pressure.
Oh, right. 44.
57 points the advantage in favour of Ayres.
65.
And could we be heading towards the 7th break of throw in this match?
85.
Certainly feels that way.
$95.
Much needed trouble there for Eves.
60.
Airs down to the big fish. We will get the big fish. We will. I'm speaking confidently. Before the end of the season. I'm sure of it.
Oh, 85.
Well, we see it here from Ayres. He was close last time. Is this on?
Oh, 135.
It was. It was a good
Lucky.
effort. It was a good effort. Now Eve's here. This is to hold throw. 2 bites of the cherry. Once.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh,
went the 17's route.
$43.
So Ayres can tidy up here and break the throw for the 4th time. Double 16.
35 in 3.
He does get
Yeah,
there.
well done.
Fourth break of throw in favour of Ayres. 5-4 he leads. One more throw. Sorry. One more leg will guarantee himself a point. But as we've seen, anything is possible.
95.
Oh, we've got a bit of turbulence on the Eve's board there. I think that's okay now.
100.
15th ton for Eves in this match, 14 for Ayres. 4 ton 40s for Eves and 3 ton 40s for Ayres. 1 max, of course, in favour of Tony.
$100.
Back-to-back tons for Eves. Yeah, both very steady on the scoring.
Oh, come.
Played to a very good standard, this.
41. Jesus.
Ayres telling himself off. Does he sense that there's another break of throw coming in here?
81.
Another treble return for Eves. Really puts it together on the Ayres throw. Perhaps just
100.
slightly loses his way on his own.
$140.
Timely 140. Remember, if Eves does win this leg, we are guaranteed to have at least 2 more legs to finish the match. And all 3 results will be possible and on the table at that point if Eves wins the leg.
40.
Ayres leaves the big fish again. Got so close last time. 77 remaining for Eves. So probably treble 19.
No.
Treble 15 would have left double 16.
Awful. Absolutely awful.
Long way off.
18.
This will be some way to get your 6th leg, but not to be.
43.
Eves has a chance to redeem himself from that last visit. Treble 10, the first target. Okay, so 16 now will leave tops.
Yeah, and 3,
He
mate.
recovered well there because he was disappointed with that first start, but he got there in the end. 62 checkout, 18 dart leg. Another break of throw. So we've played 10 legs, there have been 8 breaks of throw. Unbelievable. So we will see 2 legs now. We're into the last 2 legs of this match. All 3 results are still on the table.
Come on. 43. Rubbish.
6-all draw could happen. And Eves and Ayres could still take the win if they win the last 2 legs apiece.
100.
But it certainly feels like, and touch wood here, it feels like a draw, doesn't it? If they keep breaking each other, of course.
96.
The key will be if they can hold their throw. Feels like stating the obvious, doesn't it? But very, very close.
26.
Nothing to choose between them. Eves with a slender advantage in the early stages of this 11th leg. Perhaps feeling the pressure because
82.
of what's gone before. That's a lovely last dart. Good recovery.
$85.
Scores in the 80s for each on that last visit. Eves actually starting on the 19s.
47.
Which way will this go? It's very close, very tense.
60.
3 points to choose between them. After 12 darts.
95.
Eves down to finish first, on to 138. There's likely to join him.
60.
Gosh, he's left a big fish again. Unbelievable. Desperately wants it. Will he get an opportunity? Yes, he will. Eves has to try and recover from that. Should do.
Oh my. Oh, whoops. 13.
He
Yen.
tells himself off. He knows that that approach play hasn't quite been up to his usual high standards. The 170 won't go, but he can. Ayres can certainly leave himself handily placed.
41. Concentrating, Dick.
Yeah, wow. Very tense. Very tense.
85.
Tops left for Eves. Will he have an opportunity at that? 2 chances here on the 129.
There's the 9.
Yep, treble 3. Can leaves himself
49.
80. So tops then for Eves to hold his throw. He's only done this once so far in this match. But he does like tops. Has hit it when asked previously.
Oh. 30.
But not this time. So Ayres, can he break the Eves throw for the 5th time in this match? It's gone the tops route.
40.
Okay.
2 darts to do it. Couldn't do so. Double 5 needed for Eves.
No score.
Slipped into the 12. So Ayres wants tops now.
40 and 1.
Well done.
And just like that, Ayres breaks the throw. Guarantees himself a point. 5th break of throw. Out of the 6 legs that Ayres has won, which is an unbelievable statistic, really. So he can't lose from here into this final leg of the match. And Eves, well, he'll be hoping to break the Ayres throw to force the draw. That's the best result he can hope for now.
59.
$95.
Treble a turn for Ayres.
95.
Both players deciding to switch to the 19s, perhaps not having as much luck on the 20s as they'd like.
100.
It's just what Ayres would have wanted. Treble a turn. It's very difficult to break someone when they're hitting a treble a turn.
95.
But a couple of baby tons for Eves. Keeping himself
There's the 1.
in striking distance and trying to force the draw.
81.
Good last dart. Gets down to a finish first, on to 140 after 12. This is a much stronger leg. It was a iffy finish to the last leg from both players. They'll know that.
96.
And Eves has had 2 scores of 95 and a 96 in the last 3 visits. So both down to a finish in this finale.
74.
So this will be some way for Eves to force the draw.
100.
A timely ton, but Ayres is likely to get a match start here. 16 or 20. Wants tops for the win. Just composes himself.
46 in 3. 66 in 3, sorry.
Say, if you've done 46, mate, I'll have that.
Yes.
Well done.
Well, it's being played in a great spirit, and a great victory there for Ayres. Well done to him. I'm just going to fade them down, and we'll have a look at the stats. Really good effort from both players there. Really very close indeed. Both averaging in the mid-70s, which is a very high standard indeed. And Eves did lead that game 3-1, so may rue those chances that he had to hold his throw, because Ayres broke him 5 times, and even Eves broke Ayres 4 times, and that was really the story of the match. But both had a 15 darter each, and a ton plus checkout as well, which was both very impressive, and both very evenly matched in the scoring. 17 tons each, 5 ton pluses for Eves, and then 3 ton pluses for Ayres, and of course that Max. Well, thanks ever so much for watching. Once again, the Chichester Virtual Darts Series will be back next week, next Sunday night, and we'll have 3 more games for you, brought to you by Mike Few, the league organiser. Thanks again.